Hello everyone, it's Jacob with an update via video for the Noah's Ark game I've been working on. It's been a while because I've done a lot of sort of re-architecting of some of the back-end code and removing of some third-party dependencies and replacing it with my own, but I finally have something kind of new to show. So the big thing is there are now trees on the overworld, and they're only on this one first tile map just because I'm still playing around with all of the mechanics with them before I actually sort of implement them in other maps in the world. But as you can see, there are trees of different sizes that no one can collide with. The reason for the different sizes is I wasn't sure exactly what size trees I wanted, but I'm thinking about probably going with these kind of size trees here, where they're kind of about the same width as Noah, but twice as tall. But if you have any feedback, you're welcome to, let me know what you think. The other major update is also related to the trees, but Noah can now swing an axe and by pressing the Z key. And when the axe gets swung by a tree, it sort of chops the tree down. And I'm going to have trees shake and turn into wood or lumber later, but that still needs to be done. So that's sort of like an overview of the main functional updates. I'm going to go a bit back into the actual code to give you an overview of how this actually works. So the trees right now are really just stored in a simple list or vector in the tile map class, which I may be renaming at another point, but that's something for another day. And when the key is pressed to swing the axe, what actually happens is Noah has an axe, which is represented by this class here, that he has, and then it'll start swinging if it's not already being swung. And assuming a new axe swing has occurred, an axe swing event will be created, which then gets added to the collision system, which ends up processing it and checking trees in the current tile map for collisions. So the axe swinging is actually done by basically rotating the sprite that Noah is holding for the axe. And I initially actually tried having the axe swing be like different frames of animation, but it just didn't look very well. It didn't look very good. So I changed it over to being a rotation, which isn't quite exactly what I like, but it's much better and it's sufficient for now. So to actually implement the rotation, I am essentially using like one frame from a sprite sheet, and then I have these axe swing parameters, which are basically control how to alter the sprite so that it moves from an initial angle of rotation to a final angle, and then it goes back to the final a final angle of rotation. And all of these different parameters aren't strictly necessary, so I might remove them later. We'll see what the code ends up looking like a little bit later. So that's all for now, and I'll hopefully have another update for you soon. Bye.